Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're the modern Stone Age family.
1 minute. Thank you, Monty.
Thank you, Monty.
Oh, hey, Steve, with the Olympics over, I was wondering, how'd it go with the marathon? I know you were hoping to hear from the USA distance coach, but I didn't see your name on any of the roster on the TV on Saturday.
It was disappointing to say the least, Amanda. As you know, I had applied some time ago.
Yes, I recall. But did you ever run in any of the time trials for the marathon?
No, I didn't. I had flight issues with my airline. I couldn't get an aisle seat. No one was available to take me to the airport. Mm-hmm. My shorts were not cleaned. Lots of variables that played a part in my absence at the time trials.
You're absent a lot.
So instead, with my letter of interest that I sent, I included a screenshot of me finishing the 1991 New York City Marathon under the clock that read 3:14:28.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Orange shorts, really, Steve? Yes, I see 3:14:28. That's quite a time, I guess, but wasn't that like 30 years ago?
Yeah, give or take a month here or there. Bottom line is, I never got a call. Well, please don't bring it up when we're doing the news. I'm a little embarrassed. It shouldn't matter if I wasn't qualified, if I didn't have the top 3 times of the year.
You didn't have any times this year.
Details, Amanda. You know what you're spouting? You're spouting details. If I wanted to run the marathon in the Olympics, I should have been allowed to.
Well, there's always Des Moines, Iowa, 2025.
I think you mean Los Angeles in 2028.
Nope, I mean Des Moines next summer, the Senior Olympics.
From the Murphy Theater Production Studios in the belly of downtown Wilmington, Ohio, this is the Murphy Report with Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone. Hard news, soft interviews.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone are skydiving over shark-infested waters.
We wish them the very best of luck. This made-up news is brought to you in part by Garth Brooks, the Garth Brooks Experience Tribute Concert. If you close your eyes and hum loudly to yourself, you sort of think he almost sounds like the crooner from Oklahoma. And as for resemblance, well, just take a look at the hat. Garth Brooks, coming soon to a middle school gymtorium near you. Great seats still remain. Great big seats. Amanda?
Steve? Well, she has finally chosen her running mate, and while some are excited, it has caused even more questions from others.
Indeed, Amanda. Kamala, who wasn't sure she was even running until recently, has found someone she says will be the ideal partner in this year's race.
And though the race isn't for another few months, the Gum Disease Awareness Co-Ed 5K run will indeed feature returning champ, Miss Kamala Shapiro, with her new racing partner, 68-year-old retired truck driver, Harry Walls.
Everyone involved in last year's race will recall the confusion that befell Kamala's former partner, Joe Wilson, who wandered off into the nearby woods after crossing the finish line, never to be seen again.
While Harry readily admits he's a surprising choice, having never even owned a pair of running shoes, he does tell us he has a strategy for the race. He said he'll just imagine a keg of Schlitz beer waiting for him at the finish line. And Harry tells us he'd do just about anything for a good cold Schlitz.
Amen to that.
On the subject of running, Steve.
In other news, it's back to school time for students, and it couldn't come soon enough as many local public pools are prepping to close early for the season, having suffered staffing setbacks during the scorching heat with a lack of available qualified lifeguards.
And the Queens Point Amusement Park operated the entire season with only 50% of their workforce supervising the park's numerous roller coaster rides.
Because a 14-year-old texting on their phone the entire time is just who you want to count on when it comes to matters of life and death.
There's a new incentive to keep kids from skipping school this year. Any child with a perfect attendance record receives a honey glazed ham.
Ooh. You know, if we had that back in my days, I wouldn't have slept through 6th grade.
And the grading system will see an overhaul as well, softened, if you will, with words and phrases instead of just letters. For example, the letter A is now represented by the word amazing, and B stands for be proud of your achievement. A C stands for could maybe be a little better next time.
Now, a D will stand for don't you think another hour of studies might help? And an F, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't say what an F stands for.
An F stands for looking forward to seeing you try this again next year.
That is pretty positive, Amanda. I remember my mom, what she said the first time I brought home an F in chemistry.
Ooh, was it clean?
Well, it certainly wasn't something I was looking forward to hearing. In addition, well, let's just say I didn't sit down for many an hour.
Ooh, a spanking?
No, our family was just short on chairs. I had to wait until my brother Melvin went to work before I could sit, unless I chose to sit on the toilet, which I often did to avoid chores.
Of course.
Or to poop.
In real news, the Murphy Theater is excited to present the national touring production of One Night in Memphis this Saturday night, August 17th at 7:30.
Based on a jam session in December of 1956 at the historic Sun Records in Memphis, Tennessee, One Night in Memphis brings you all the hits, the rockabilly and country music legends Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, and the King, Elvis Presley.
Some seats still remain, but they're selling faster than Steve running his first marathon so many years ago. Not recently.
Really, Amanda?
Get your tickets only through the Murphy Theater website at themurphytheater.org. There are a host of other websites misrepresenting us, selling tickets for as much as 4 times what you'll pay going through us.
And as we continue to try to draw and quarter these nefarious ticketing agencies, we thank you for your patience in the meantime.
In other Murphy news, Saturday, August 24th, a night of improv comedy and gratitude called Lighten Up Wilmington will take place at 7:30 on the Murphy Theater stage, featuring the cast of Laugh You and the Chamber of Comedy in 2 hours of improv comedy, hijinks, and falderall.
And who doesn't like a hearty serving of falderall? Now, $20 gets you a ticket, but if you contributed to the 2,000 Bulbs of Light Marquee Restoration Campaign, you've got 2 tickets already waiting. Just call our box office. Weston, please use phone number graphic here.
And that's the Murphy Report for this week.
Thank you for watching. Until next time, remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
and we're out.
That was different.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, how's Puzzle Club been going?
Oh, thanks. I didn't know you cared.
Oh, I don't.
Well, we've added a 6th night to our weekly gathering. Just last night, my team and me, the Scattered Pieces, we put together a 250-piece puzzle of the Mona Lisa in just 14 minutes. We won.
I think you mean the Moaning Lisa, but it sounds exciting.
Well, what did you do last night?
Oh, I spent the night stripping.
Ah, so you took a part-time job?
My dresser, Amanda. I was redoing my dresser, my wooden dresser, the finish on my dresser. Jeez, get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm sorry, but it's sort of ironic, you know, stripper, dresser, 2 words, opposite meaning. It's funny.
Wow, you're a regular Thomas Edison. But Thomas Edison is somehow funny to you.
No, but the thought of you stripping is.